Alright, hello YouTube. This is Gamma Tech, and I'm going to be showing you how to mine Raptoreum on your computer. The first thing you're going to do is start out by downloading the wallet. Guess it didn't click there. There we go. Okay, so it's going to take you to this GitHub page, and you're going to download the setup.exe file right here. There's also a Windows zip file, but this is the easier one to use. Alright, so just give it a second. Cool. So this is going to run. Just give it a minute. Alright, so we're going to finish that install, and then it's going to be loading. Windows is going to be suspicious of it, and you're just going to say allow access to your network. Okay, so this is letting you know that it's going to be downloading the blockchain, which will take a while, so you're going to want to not have your computer shut off. So according to this, we're 38 weeks behind, so it's going to take probably more than 12 hours to download the entire thing based on your internet speed. Okay, but that's not exactly why we're here. It's necessary, but the thing you need here is you need your wallet address later on in the video once we actually get the miner installed. So we're going to go over there. We're going to go over to the CPU miner link here. It's going to take you to this GitHub page. For this, you're going to need WinRAR to extract this 7-zip folder. So we're going to actually install the Windows one. I'm going to download that. Okay. Browser's not going to like it, in all likelihood. So we got to go down. We got to go over to downloads. In Brave browser, it's easy to bypass this. You just click Keep Dangerous File. Okay. It's going to make sure you really do want that folder. Okay. We're going to go over here. Alright, so the miner is right here. We got to extract it. Alright, so we're going to go into here. Alright, so this is all the files necessary for mining. So the benefit to the newer version of this miner is that it just has the simple CPU miner.bat file you're going to run. Once you get your config file running, it allows you to just click that instead of having to open up all of these and figure out which one specifically applies to your CPU. For example, like a Zen 3 one would be a 5000 series and so on, whatever. Okay, so this will do that for you. The first thing we need to do is go into the config. Alright, so we're going to edit this. So the first thing over here that we're going to modify is the URL link. So right now, it defaults to flock pool. However, if we go over to mining pool stats, over to Raptoreum. Alright, flock pool currently has 74.8% of the known hash rate, which is not necessarily that great for the blockchain because of a thing called a 51% attack. Yes, they have protection beyond that, but we wanted to try and help the network, not hurt them. Now, flock pool is a fantastic pool to use. However, I would recommend using the other ones to try and spread out the hash rate. So we're going to use Supernova in this case. All these other pools are great pools to use. Apparently there's some interesting stuff happening on our plant, so I wouldn't recommend them, but all these other ones should work just fine. I just happen to choose Supernova because it's, aside from these two, the easiest one to use. So we're going to open that link up to find the miner pool URL here that we're going to paste into the miner. So find which server is closest to you and has the lowest latency, and then copy that link into there and then paste it over here. And it's that simple. Say the first pool you have selected here doesn't work, it'll go over to this one. I've never had that problem, but what you can do is just have this other server over here working. You can put it over here. Cool. So this is going to be your wallet address here, and then the name of your worker. So I'm going to call this test rig, just because it doesn't really matter. Now this is the default wallet address. If you don't change it, it'll just be donating directly to the developers of the miner. But what you want to do is go over to here, into the Raptoreum core wallet, and go over to the receive tab, and click request payment. So this is going to give you your Raptoreum wallet address. So you want to select that, or just click copy address, and then select this and paste it into there. So this is now going to mine to your specific wallet address. And beyond that, one more thing. You are going to want to enable tune full, so you want to change false to true. This will basically tune the miner to give you the best possible hash rate, because normally it's supposed to run this tune config file, but when you first install the miner, it's not there. So when it tunes your CPU, it creates that tune file. So once it's finished tuning, which takes 220 minutes, give or take, it creates that, and then if you ever close down the miner and load it back up again, it goes immediately to that tune file, and runs at the fastest possible hash rate. Okay, so we can close this down, and we're basically ready. So we can go into here. You want to run this as administrator, otherwise it won't enable your huge pages, or MSR, which will significantly decrease your hash rate. Alright, so now this is running. You can see here testing, and it says 220 minutes remaining. It's just going to be running through several different combinations for the mining algorithm, figuring out which method of mining is most efficient. I do want to mention that if you close down this miner right now while it's testing, for whatever reason, it will not continue where it was. It will start over again. So if you have 1 minute left, you've just wasted 219 minutes, and you got to go back and start over. So once you get this started, make sure your computer doesn't turn off. Make sure that you're ready to just let it sit there for a while. Alright, for all of you with AMD CPUs, there's some basic overclocking you can do that can help lower temperatures, potentially increase stability, and get the best hash rate. Now I'm using AnyDesk here to broadcast my desktop over to my laptop, which I'm using to record this. So beware of the rather noticeable lag. Okay, so we're just going to go over here. So for anyone with AMD, you can use AMD Ryzen Master, which is a very, very useful software for AMD CPUs, overclocking them. Now, I use the basic manual settings here. So with my Ryzen 9 5950X, I was able to reach, with fairly good level of stability, 1.3 volts. I know this voltage is a little high, but it's better for stability, and I'm fine anyway because I've got water cooling keeping it nice at 60 degrees. And I was able to get it to 4 gigahertz. Now, if you've read anything about the 5950X, it says the boost clock is 4900 megahertz, or 4.9 gigahertz. I was unable to get past 4.2 gigahertz with any level of stability for mining Raptoreum. It's just not how that works. Now, I've gotten it to 4.7 or so for gaming and whatnot, but not for mining. Mining is going to be a lower hash rate than is advertised the highest hash rate can be for your CPU. Now, anyone with Intel, good luck, because Intel CPUs are not good for mining. Alright, and that's it. Have a good day, night, whatever it is for you. Gamma Tech out.